My name is Alastair and I am your conference teacher for today's presentation, which we can see in front of us now on the screen. It's called Mastering Business English Idioms. Speak like a native professional. Okay, so we've got a business-related conference today, but we're going to be looking at it through idioms. Okay, so let's have a look at the lesson agenda for today. So part 1, idioms for daily business communication. Part 2, idioms related to business success and failure. Part 3, idioms for negotiations and deals. And part 4, idioms for teamwork and office culture. Okay, well, let's get started. Let's have a look at the first part. Here we go. So, idioms for daily business communication. So, here's an introduction to business idioms. Okay, so idioms are expressions whose meanings aren't literal. They add colour and natural flow to your English. Business idioms help you sound more fluent, confident, and in sync with native professionals. So idioms are expressions, and usually the meanings aren't literal. Therefore, we need to learn what these idioms mean. And they are a great way to sound more natural in an English-speaking environment. And today, we're going to think about business idioms for the business environment. So let's make this easy together. Here we go. So we've got some idioms straight away to illustrate what they are. We've got 4 examples here, the idiom and then the definition. So number 1, touch base. This is to make contact with someone. Touch base. Number 2, on the same page. To agree or understand each other. Number 3, get the ball rolling. To start something. Get the ball rolling. And lastly, number 4, think outside the box. To be creative or unconventional. Think outside the box. We have some examples of idioms in sentences here. Let's have a listen to these examples. Let's touch base next week to review the figures. Let's touch base next week to review the figures. Before we proceed, I want to be sure we're on the same page. Before we proceed, I want to be sure we're on the same page. That's a good start. Okay, well, let's think about some idioms that are used in email communication. So, idioms used in emails. Number 1, circle back. To return to a topic. Circle back. Number 2, keep me in the loop. Keep me informed. Keep me in the loop. Number 3, get back to you. Respond later. Get back to you. Well, we have some examples related to these idioms as well. Here we go. Have a listen to these. I'll circle back once I get their feedback. I'll circle back once I get their feedback. I'll get back to you once I have more information. I'll get back to you once I have more information. Please keep me in the loop during the negotiation. Please keep me in the loop during the negotiation. Okay, some more great idioms. So let's have a look at this sample dialogue related to emailing idioms. The dialogue is between colleagues Emma and Jake. Emma: Hey Jake, I'll circle back tomorrow about the proposal. Jake: Sounds good. I'll keep you in the loop as I get updates. Perfect. Let's touch base again on Thursday. Deal. Hopefully, we'll be on the same page by then. Okay, so we've got a sample dialogue here using idioms in a conversational way, but obviously with quite precise meaning as well. So here are some tips for using idioms naturally. Use them in context, not randomly. So use them in context, not randomly. Listen to native speakers. Note when they use idioms. Don't overuse them. Clarity comes first. And the last one, practice them aloud with real situations in mind. Some useful tips for using idioms naturally. Let's move on to our second part of today's conference agenda, idioms related to business success and failure. Well, let's start with idioms of success. Number 1, ahead of the curve. This is innovative or leading. Ahead of the curve. Number 2, game changer. Something that radically changes the situation. Game changer. And number 3, sky's the limit. There are no limits to success. Sky's the limit. Well, I've also got some examples that use these idioms of success. Let's have a listen to my examples. Her idea put the company ahead of the curve. Her idea put the company ahead of the curve. The new software is a real game changer. The new software is a real game changer. With your skills, the sky's the limit. With your skills, the sky's the limit. Okay, well, let's have a look now at some idioms of failure or idioms of struggle. Number 1, drop the ball. This is to make a mistake. Drop the ball. Number 2, back to the drawing board. This is to start over after a failure. Back to the drawing board. Number 3, throw in the towel. This is to give up or admit defeat. Throw in the towel. Well, let's put those idioms into some context. We've got some good examples here. Here they come. Have a listen. We really dropped the ball on that campaign. We really dropped the ball on that campaign. The client rejected the plan. We're back to the drawing board. The client rejected the plan. We're back to the drawing board. We can't throw in the towel now. We're close. We can't throw in the towel now. We're close. Okay. Well, we've also got some idioms for risk and strategy as well. So let's have a listen to 3 of those. Number 1, take a leap of faith. This is to take a risky but hopeful action. Take a leap of faith. Number 2, play your cards right. This is to act strategically for success. Play your cards right. And the 3rd, play it safe. Avoid risk is to play it safe. So once again, let's have a listen to some examples using these idioms. We took a leap of faith launching early. We took a leap of faith launching early. If you play your cards right, the promotion is yours. If you play your cards right, the promotion is yours. He tends to play it safe in negotiations. He tends to play it safe in negotiations. Okay, some more great idioms there, all business related, of course. So let's check out a sample dialogue for success and setbacks. Okay, well this time it's between colleagues Sophie and Lucas. Let's have a listen to their conversation. Sophie: I think we dropped the ball on the pricing. Lucas: I agree. It's back to the drawing board now. Still, this idea could be a game changer. True. Let's play our cards right this time. Again, a dialogue using some of those idioms in a very contextual way. Okay, well, let's continue and have a look at tips on contextual usage. So keep in mind, or remember, keep in mind, use successful idioms to describe positive outcomes. Use failure idioms when evaluating or reflecting. Balance optimism with realism when using these phrases. A good idea. Okay, so remember to keep those in mind when using those idioms. Okay, well, let's have a look at the next part. Number 3, idioms for negotiations and deals. Excellent. Let's get into it. Here we go. So negotiation idioms. Number 1, drive a hard bargain. This is to negotiate strongly. Drive a hard bargain. Number 2, hold firm. Stick to your position. Hold firm. So some great examples using these idioms here. She drives a hard bargain. We need to be ready. She drives a hard bargain. We need to be ready. We held firm on our pricing. We held firm on our pricing. We've also got here some idioms to build rapport amongst colleagues and clients. So number 1, break the ice. This is to start a friendly conversation, get to know each other, break the ice. Number 2, sweeten the deal. Add something to make an offer better. Sweeten the deal. And number 3, build bridges. Create connections and improve relationships. Build bridges. Okay, let's pop those into some sentences for context. Here we go. Have a listen to the examples here. Let's break the ice with a quick intro. Let's break the ice with a quick intro. We'll sweeten the deal with free support. We'll sweeten the deal with free support. The new manager is trying to build bridges with staff. The new manager is trying to build bridges with staff. Okay. We've also got some useful idioms for closing deals. Number 1, seal the deal. This is to finalize the agreement. Seal the deal. Number 2, in black and white. This is in written or official format. In black and white. And number 3, strike a deal. To successfully reach an agreement. To strike a deal. Okay, once again, let's check out our examples with contextual sentences. The first, here we go. We sealed the deal over coffee. We sealed the deal over coffee. I need that in black and white before moving on. I need that in black and white before moving on. They struck a deal after 2 hours of negotiation. They struck a deal after 2 hours of negotiation. Okay, here we go. Let's move on to another sample dialogue, this time for sealing the deal. This time we've got colleagues Ray and Kevin. Okay, let's have a listen to Ray and Kevin's conversation. Ray: we can sweeten the deal with an extended warranty. Kevin: that might help seal the deal. I'll send the details in black and white by tomorrow. Great. Let's break the ice with a call now. Okay, there we go. What a great dialogue. Let's have a look at some tips for negotiation idioms. So keep in mind, or remember, keep in mind, use idioms to sound flexible and professional. Know your audience. Some idioms may sound too casual for your particular scenario. Practice them in mock negotiations. Of course, if you have some native English speakers working with you as colleagues, you can practice them in mock negotiations. Well, let's have a look at our last part of the lesson today. Idioms for teamwork and office culture. So we've got some idioms to describe team dynamics. Number 1, pull your weight. This is to do your fair share. To pull your weight. Number 2, go the extra mile. This is to do more than expected. Go the extra mile. And the third one, in the same boat. This is to share the same situation as your colleagues. In the same boat. Let's have a look at our examples. Here we go. Have a listen to these. Everyone here pulls their weight. Everyone here pulls their weight. We're all in the same boat. Let's find a solution together. We're all in the same boat. Let's find a solution together. If we go the extra mile, we'll finish the project early. If we go the extra mile, we'll finish the project early. Okay, so some very useful idioms again. Let's think about some related to leadership and motivation. So we've got 3 leadership and motivation idioms here. Number 1, lead by example. This is to show others through your own actions. Lead by example. Number 2, light a fire under someone. This is to motivate someone to act quickly. Light a fire under someone. And the third one, raise the bar. This is to increase standards or expectations. Let's have a listen to our examples. Here they come. She leads by example with her punctuality. She leads by example with her punctuality. We need to light a fire under the sales department this month. We need to light a fire under the sales department this month. Their last campaign really raised the bar. Their last campaign really raised the bar. Okay, excellent. Idioms. We've got more? Of course we have more. This time, idioms about workplace conflict. Okay, an unpleasant reality of work life is that sometimes there is conflict, and there are even idioms to talk about this situation as well. Let's have a look at 3 examples. Number 1, butt heads. This is to argue. Butt heads. Number 2, air dirty laundry. This is to talk about private conflicts in public. Air dirty laundry. And number 3, clear the air. This is to resolve tension. Clear the air. Okay, well, let's have a listen to our examples. Here we go. We butt heads on deadlines sometimes. We butt heads on deadlines sometimes. Let's talk and clear the air before the next meeting. Let's talk and clear the air before the next meeting. They aired their dirty laundry in front of the whole office. They aired their dirty laundry in front of the whole office. Okay. Very good. Okay. Well, let's have a look at our next dialogue. This time it's a teamwork talk between 2 colleagues, Ava and Leo. Ava: we've all been in the same boat lately. Leo: yeah, but everyone's pulling their weight. True. I hope we can clear the air with the new team. I think the manager will lead by example. Okay, so again, quite a nice dialogue there. Using idioms. These are common, natural idioms to use in this situation. Okay. Well, please keep in mind these practical tips for idioms at work. So keep in mind, use idioms to express feelings and roles with ease. Be aware of tone. Some idioms are informal. And the last tip, build your idiom vocabulary one theme at a time. Okay, so there are various themes within today's lesson. If you can, go back and have a look at them. Try and learn some for each of those themes. Well, we've nearly come to the end of the conference for today, guys. So I'm going to read the conclusion before we do finish. Here we go. So in conclusion, business idioms are the heartbeat of natural communication in the professional world. Mastering them takes time, context, and courage, a leap of faith, as we said earlier. Use them strategically, not just to sound fluent, but to connect, persuade, and belong. So use them strategically, not just to sound fluent, but to connect, persuade, and belong. Remember, practice makes harmony. Okay, guys, well, thank you ever so much for your attendance today. I would like just to say thank you on behalf of everyone here at the Cercle de Langue team in Paris and from myself as well. Thank you so much for your attendance. Now, I will be back here next Monday. I do hope you will be able to join me. But until then, it is time to say goodbye. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.